If you've been feeling stiff in your hips or tight through your back, this routine is your perfect reset. It's designed for anyone who spends hours sitting, working, or just needs a boost to start their day. Welcome to your 5-minute stretch to wake up your spine, loosen your hips, and get you energized for the day. You don't need any fancy equipment, just a mat or comfortable surface to move on. This flow is perfect for your living room, bedroom, or even outside if you're chasing some fresh morning air. We'll walk through 5 dynamic stretches that focus on your spine, hips, and shoulders. I promise you by the end of this flow, you'll feel lighter, looser, and ready to take on the day. Let's hit the mat. Let's start with the flowing movement to wake up your spine and hips. Begin in child's pose. Knees wide, big toes together, and hips sinking back toward your heels. Stretch your arms forward, letting your forehead rest on the mat. As you inhale, flow forward into Cobra Stretch, dropping your hips to the floor and lifting your chest up toward the sky. Exhale as you flow back into child's pose. This stretch improves spinal mobility, loosens your hips, and gently activates your core. I promise by the end of this minute, you'll feel a wave of energy flow through your back and hips. For beginners, keep your elbows slightly bent in Cobra if your back feels tight. If you're advancing in this stretch, press firmly into your hands in Cobra for a deeper stretch. Finish one more flow forward, then press into your hands to prepare for the next stretch. Now, let's take it up a notch with the full body energizer. Start in downward dog, hands firmly on the mat, hips lifted toward the sky, and heels pressing down. From here, flow forward into Cobra Stretch, lowering your hips and lifting your chest. Inhale as you shift to Cobra. Exhale as you lift back into downward dog. This dynamic stretch releases tension in your hamstrings, shoulders, and lower back while increasing blood flow throughout your body. I promise this will leave you feeling refreshed and ready to move. If downward dog feels intense, keep a slight bend in your knees. For Cobra, lower your chest only as much as feels comfortable. Flow back into downward dog one last time, and then step your right foot forward for our next stretch. Let's dive into a smooth flow to open your hips and improve flexibility. Step your right foot forward into a low lunge, with your left knee resting on the mat. Inhale as you lift your arms forward, and exhale as you sink deeper into the lunge. Flow gently forward and backward for 30 seconds. Feeling the stretch in your hip flexors and lower back. Switch to the left side and repeat. This flow targets hip flexors and builds mobility in the hips, knees, and lower back. I promise by the end, your lower body will feel loose and free. If kneeling feels uncomfortable, place a folded towel under your back knee for support. Step back to kneeling and prepare for some shoulder release with our next stretch. Now, let's release any tension in your shoulders and upper back. On all fours, thread your right arm under your left, lowering your shoulder and head to the mat. Keep your hips square and breathe deeply. Hold for 30 seconds, then switch to the left side. This stretch unlocks tension in the shoulders and upper back while improving spinal rotation. I promise you feel your upper body opening up with every breath. If your shoulder feels tight, don't press too deeply into the mat. Allow your body to ease into the stretch. Come back to all fours and prepare for a final movement. Let's finish with a soothing stretch to wake up your spine and finish this routine strong. On all fours, inhale as you arch your back, lifting your chest and tailbone into cow pose. Exhale as you round your spine, tucking your chin to your chest for cat pose. Move smoothly between these two poses for 1 minute, letting your breath guide the rhythm. The stretch promotes flexibility in your spine and releases tension in your back. I promise you'll feel grounded, flexible, and ready to take on your day. Keep your movements slow and controlled. For a deeper stretch, exaggerate the arch and round off your spine. Finish with one last inhale and exhale, then come to a seated position to close out. Awesome work, fam. You just spent 5 minutes unlocking your spine, loosening your hips, and starting your day with intention and energy. Remember that most people would skip this, but you showed up, and that's how we win the day. Share this routine with your friends and go grab your free gift in the description. It's designed to help you level up your fitness journey, and you're gonna love it. Stay strong, flexible, and powerful. I'll see you in the next session. Let's go.